Feral Ants Invasive Species by AbuDayyan and CaedenCasaclang.
Hello, my name is AbuDayyan and my partner is CaedenCasaclang. Today we will be talking about feral ants. We will enter the ant kingdom of all the fascinating facts. The end of this will be the end of our visit. So let's learn as much as we can, and you're the guest, so enjoy this visit. The life cycle of a feral ant is short, almost about 80 years below our own average lifespan. The feral ant can live up to 12 months, which is equivalent to 1 year.
These are the stages of the feral ants goes through. These stages of life, which is in chronological order, is egg, larva, pupa, and last but not least, the worker ant. Of course you think they live inside a ant pile, right? Well, sort of, because they move a lot. But most dig holes in houses in order to have enough nutrients and leftovers to bring to their colony. But it's really hard to kill a feral ant. According to scientists and a lot of high-tech AI service, a feral ant is considered the smallest species of ants ever, even though that does not mean anything. I found information that the more smaller the animal is, the more slow motion it sees. When the animal sees in slow motion, it gets put in an advantage. It also takes a lot of steps on the ant for it to die. The feral ants is really tough.
Basically, if feral ants don't have enough nutrients, they kind of die. So that is why basic needs are very important. So their basic needs are water, food, warmth, and a place to build their nest. Because without a nest, there will not be a place for feral ants to live.
There is one of the most obvious ones. I mean, there's an animal double the size of an armadillo with a long tongue called an anteater. The feral ants see them. I think even the ant's brain is still big enough to know that danger is here.
Feral ants forage a lot. They take quick action when they find food by quickly alerting the colony they have found food. They are very determined to help save the colony and make sure they don't have any major loss.
One of the most dangerous ants ever. It is called the feral ant. Do you like to be sick or stay on a medical bed for a long time? If no, then feral ants are at your house, then run, because they spread deadly diseases which could lead to major losses.
The feral ant is an invasive species because it comes in an aggressive manner which could harm other living organisms.
Good evening. Welcome to the Ant Chronicles podcast. We're your hosts, Caden Casaclang
And AbuDayyan. Oh no, the feral ants took over my house.
How did they take over your house?
He dug holes inside of my walls to go in there and wait for the perfect time to come out and take my food.
Let's talk about feral ants.
But what do feral ants do?
Now, first question. How was the species of ant harmed or hurt the environment?
It has spread diseases.
Is this ant an invasive species or not?
It is, because it comes with an aggressive manner.
Has the population of this ant changed over time?
It stays balanced. Some die and get born simultaneously.
Should this ant species be controlled or not?
They should, because they are dangerous. They could spread diseases such as staph and salmonella, and the cause is them getting in your food. Now I might have to go. I gotta get rid of the feral ants.
Thank you for listening to the Ant Chronicles podcast.
Next week, we're going to talk about the red carpenter ants. This was a fun journey. Bye.
My partner used Google and some Kindle. We also watched some videos from YouTube to find extra information. We learned a lot about fairy ants. I highly recommend you use these resources for any kind of information hunting.
Hope this was a great adventure for you guys. Again, this was made by Caden Casaclang and Abu Dayan. See you next time.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.